Let's go
Travel
to
plans to China have all
China.
worked out.
Almost done clean through the Chinese.
The road trip gave me the time I needed to study up on the Panda King.
Wang. Right on cue, got the gong and everything.
Yep.
Born penniless, he was fascinated by the fireworks rich noblemen set off every New Year's. He spent a decade learning the art. But when he tried to offer his fireworks to the noblemen, they couldn't see past his shabby clothes and chased him away. Humiliated, the Panda King took revenge on those who shunned him by using the very tools of his art for crime. The Fiendish Five recruited him as their demolitions expert, and from then on, his explosive touch became feared worldwide. He's rumored to be perfecting some new firework technique high in the unstable Kunlun Mountains of western China.
I feel like using fireworks to set your hands on fire is probably not going to go well for you.
I feel like at that point, quoting the line from Joe Dirt, says, "Oh, tell me, black cat, no Roman candles, no screaming memes, you got no ladyfinger, fuss bottles, snicker bombs, crunch runners, finger blasters, hoosker do's, hoosker don'ts, gypsy daters with or without the scooter stick."
It's a good list.
Watch the scene sometime. It's David Spade in the movie Joe Dirt, where he's telling the one guy in this fireworks stand when all he's got is sparklers and snakes.
Lame.
Brilliant.
Those are the two worst. Actually, snakes are kind of neat, but.
And the guy said, "Well, those are the things I like." Well, that's your problem. It ain't what you like, it's the consumer.
Yep.
Although sparklers can be a lot of fun if used properly.
Of course, snakes resulted in one of my favorite South Park bits when they basically banned all other fireworks and all they had was snakes, and said, "Well, that's lame." So what they decided to build the biggest snake in all the world. And of course, snakes just produce a whole lot of soot in the end, so the big fallout of soot. So everybody in South Park's got their faces all painted black. And that's when Chef shows back up from a little trip and sees all the people and it says, "All right, everybody line up for your ass whooping."
Would you look at
I
that?
just
A
walked
fireworks
in.
show.
Oops.
Oh my gosh, that's awful! That poor village just got buried in freezing snow!
The rocket came from that giant statue.
There's no such thing as
You
freezing
bet the
snow.
Panda King lit the fuse. I've got to find my way up there and fast before that lunatic squashes another town.
I mean,
That would be ice.
no. Snow is quite frozen.
Yes, technically.
Ice is frozen water.
Yeah.
Or is water molten ice?
Exactly.
But no, because snow is ice, it is frozen.
Ice, baby.
But frozen ice, or frozen ice, frozen snow is redundant unless, it's cuddle time for Snowcat.
Collaborate and listen.
That was random, but okay.
Well, they can do an ice baby, so that's
Yeah, I know.
I swear to God, at this pizza
Word
place
to your
I
mother,
worked at-
Blast.
Yeah. This pizza place I worked at, one of the things we had were these cinnamon buns. Had the vanilla icing, and when our manager was putting out a order and squirting the icing on it, and I just went, ice, baby. She looks at me and then verbatim does ice, baby.
Good for her.
I was impressed.
Impressed and also saddened that she's burdened by this knowledge.
Shit. Well, no. Hey, I can counter with that. I can quote the Humpty Dance.
Well, see, that's much better than Ice Baby.
No.
Yeah, they both have their uses.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ice Ice Baby has its use in the trash bin.
No, it has the use of showing just how white you can be
That too.
without being offensive.
And you still,
Well, no,
you
that's
hear it
definitely
all the time,
white enough to
so,
be offensive. Ice Ice Baby is just over that line. Stop just short of this.
I think that it is the line that you stop at rather than
Before.
not before at.
No,
I mean,
no,
let's
don't
face it,
don't
then.
actually go to that spot.
Is one
Go
hit.
to
I
that
mean,
spot.
the only one people remember is maybe Ninja Rap from the second Turtles movie.
Yeah.
Alright,
Go
as
Ninja,
expected,
Go Ninja, go.
I got the
Yeah.
I
See
got
ya.
the dinner call, so
Enjoy.
I will cat.
Ninjas
Okie dokie.
are well-known rappers of history.
Mm,
Hurry back, Kai, okay?
mm.
We already miss you.
I'm wondering, is the same studio did this that made Conquer games?
I don't think so. Although I don't remember who they are.
The animation's kind of.
Feel free to look it up, though.
Let's see.
This is
Hang
Sucker
on.
Punch. I don't know who made Conquer.
Let's see. I'm looking to see Ghost of Tsushima. Why is that listed? That one of theirs?
I don't remember who made that.
Sucker Punch Productions. Ghost of Tsushima.
You can't get through the security gate without one of the
They
Panda
made the
King's
infamous
treasure
games.
keys. There's one over there, but it's heavily guarded.
One key coming up.
Nah, it's not listed. Let's see. No, that was Rare that made Conquer.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I don't know. This is some of whatever those little spotlight things he's avoiding. The way they look, they expect to be like that cog game.
And it's just this particular era. There were a lot of things that looked a little similar because of the polygon limits and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I think I'm dosed. Got the bottles though, damn it. I didn't realize I was starting this with only at 0 lives, so I guess that's for the best anyway. Better than losing it later when I'm farther into stuff. Ghost of Tsushima was pretty good though.
Yeah.
Really not this kind of style, but
Yeah.
it was good.
I saw some when they were talking about like early when it was just a teaser trailer for it,
Yes.
and somebody was then surmising it would be
Damn.
they were the successor to the Tenchu games, if you remember them at all.
Spiritual successor in a way,
Spir-
but not
Spiritual
really.
successor, yeah.
Tenchu's focused much more on the ninja aspect,
Ah,
whereas in Ghost of Tsushima you're a samurai, but you do learn some stealth ability.
yep.
But it's one of those games where you can learn. For the most part, you have your choice of how you want to do things.
Yeah. I mean, we are talking the difference between, today and like the N64 era.
Ah. Almost. More like GameCube, but yeah.
But wasn't that wasn't?
Oh no, Tenchu was PS1, so yes. And 64 if we're talking Tenchu. But this game here is PS2, so that's more like
Oh yeah.
GameCube. return of Tenchu will be good. I would like to see that.
Yep.
And I did try to play Tsushima as stealth as possible.
Yeah.
So it's fun. A lot of good story and good acting in there too. I like how I'm hiding behind a statue that's smaller than me. This guy is blind as heck. Oh well, I guess they're an equal opportunity employer.
I was telling people about the movie True Lies, and I said, I found it unrealistic, and they'd bring up things like this scene and action scenes, and I'm like, nope, not that. So then what? And I said, Tom Arnold able to shield himself behind a light pole. I'm sorry. Something's going to stick out from behind there on him.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I could say the same about myself. That one's uncomfortably close to me.
Right.
I don't remember how long the last area of the game is, but we've only got 2 guys left to take down at this point. We might be able to pull it off tonight. Depending. Because I got through exactly 2 characters, 2 bosses last night.
Yeah.
Okay. Sneak through here, and I think there's 2 or 3 bottles left. Okay, 1 more. Where are you, Buffil? Not here.
Sorry, would you please stop? You're trying to eat my hair.
But it's delicious.
He has just been a rotten booger all day.
He knows you like brats. Oh, there's the bottle.
Yeah.
He sees you hanging out with Kai and he's like, oh, you like brats. Okay.
Kai, praise.
Press the circle
Yeah.
to enter the vault code. I got a real headache figuring this one out.
He
Input
somehow managed to get some of his
578.
wet food on top of his head earlier, so that was something.
That's skillful.
Still not quite sure how he managed to do that.
You know, I also enjoy how these vaults have the dials with the numbers on them are so freaking huge.
Chris Cooper's dive collection technique. This move is an extension of the dive move you already know. Just jump and hit the triangle button near breakable objects for some fast breaking, fast collecting action.
I like fast collecting action.
Ladies. I should probably go get food. I will be right back.
You do that. Hello, Nyasuka. I haven't played this game in ages either, so I felt like it was about time. And it will especially be about time when I get to the 4th game. Because the 4th game is about time. Actually, I don't remember what the subtitle was, but I know it was about time travel. Yep. As it says down in the title, franchise playthrough. I'm gonna play all 4 of them.
All right.
I'm gonna see if I can finish this one tonight.
This was one podcast.
Nice job breaking
Hold
into
on.
the Panda King's
Hold on.
compound.
Yeah.
I think I figured out a way to get to the top of that giant statue.
Does it involve
but
keys?
unfortunately, it's obstructed by this reinforced ceiling hatch.
No problem. They seem to have plenty of firepower around here.
3 keys,
I'll just have to
perhaps?
find a few more treasure keys to get at it.
Like how there's like just locks on the... What are these locks actually doing? Because I can just light the fuses. That's silly.
Sadly, company elect not to pay for Netherlands protection service, and so I am forced to bury alive under many tons of snow. Please be on guard for any surviving villager that come looking for revenge. Thank you. That is all.
And thank you for flying Delta Airlines. I don't know why I put that.
I don't know.
Murray's all fired up to make
Good
the
voice
run
on
for
him,
the
though.
key. While on the blasting
Oh, yeah.
station, use the left analog stick to aim and the square button to fire.
Right
Oh,
on.
one of these.
Well-
Keep them covered.
These are a bit annoying.
Let's do it, Sly.
Yeah.
You know what?
Zoink. Zoink, Scooby.
There, fix those.
Tourette's? God damn it! No.
I think I actually played a game that had an achievement called Tourette's Syndrome.
Jeez.
Like it was a tower defense or something like that.
Oh, jeez. There used to. Well, you remember the guy? Remember Tourette's guy on YouTube, right?
No.
There's this guy, and I don't know if the guy actually had Tourette's or not, if it's an act, or he may have. And just basically him doing a lot of cussing, doing everything else. This was in the old Wild West days of YouTube, before it was all cleaned up and polished and polite to everyone's. I mean, but this guy's hilarious, you know. But yeah, Tourette's guy.
No! Oh, thanks!
Somebody should put out a tower defense game and just call it Turret Syndrome.
Could be.
I made it
I'd play it.
Oh, nearly there, Scooby.
It sounded kind of like that, didn't it?
He does have a nice
Ah.
shaggy.
That's a big boy. Oh, shit.
Oh,
Got him.
that's a chunky boy.
He is. Oh, I gotta start over. Boo.
Time to move, Sly.
Boo.
No!
This is the reason why game developers figured out how to put in checkpoints. I mean, the regular levels have checkpoints. I don't know why this turret section doesn't.
Sloinks.
Like, when he calls out, hey, I'm halfway, they could have put one in there.
Oh, thanks! Oh, no!
Oh, wait a minute, did he hit himself with that?
Oh, no!
Looked for a second like he hit himself with his own nunchucks.
Almost.
That's always
That's
a
okay,
risk with those
they
things.
practice so much they're immune. Yikes, that was close too.
There's always a risk with those things.
Nice
Yeah.
shot! I'm
Never mind
half
those bladed belts that those guys in India had.
Yeah.
No!
Crap. Am I shooting him? Can I shoot? Oh, man.
I'm going in, Sly.
Just remember, kids, friendly fire isn't.
Mm-hmm. Smart bombs aren't.
That too. Hey, Naisuka, did you play? Have you played all 4 of these?
Nice!
Somebody had a poster full of Murphy's Laws of Combat. There's always a good one.
Oh no!
How many of them involved nunchucks?
There was things like, if the enemy is in range, so are you.
Yeah. Not really Murphy's Law, but good advice.
The easy way is always mind.
Bingo!
Yes.
I'm half done!
This is more like anti-Murphy's Law's advice.
Friendly fire isn't. Never forget your weapon was made by the lowest bidder.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And most of the rest of your equipment as well, probably.
Let's see. Friendly fire isn't. Recoilless rifles aren't, and suppressive fire won't.
Noticing a theme in the wording here.
Let's see. A sucking chest wound is nature's way of telling you to slow down.
Yes. Uh-huh. Possibly a little too late, but... yeah.
If at first you don't succeed, call in an airstrike.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. I haven't disagreed with a single one of these yet. It's turning into Arnold Schwarzenegger.
All right!
What a jiggly boy.
Mm.
Alright, let's see. I'll have to wait till this guy's all sleepy. Get him, get him, get him! Who needs doors? By the way, don't bother locking your doors if you've got wide open windows.
Your new invisibility move. Hold down the circle button to
I
draw
like
I forgot about that.
If you can't remember, assume the claymore is pointed toward
Not
you.
lasers, not searchlights, not guards. Oh, and if the guards already see you, then the invisibility trick won't work on them.
There were
Pardon me,
certain.
sir?
I remember there were some rules for Murphy rules for the kitchen, and my favorite was a falling knife has no handle.
Correct. Yes.
Like, do not try and catch it.
No, if the knife is falling, all you're doing is dodging. Get your feet away from that thing.
Yeah.
I like how my theming skills have just taught me straight up magic now. Just turn invisible. I also like how this guy has his like conveyor belt carpets in his home for some reason.
Hey, easy cleaning.
Yeah, just hold the vacuum still in one spot. Wait for it to
I would
clean
just
itself.
keep it moving. It'll never, be in one place long enough for it to get dirty.
Yeah.
I like this, Murphy's Law. A purple heart just proves you were smart enough to think of a plan, stupid enough to try it, and lucky enough to survive.
I mean, that's the best recipe for success that exists in the military. You can't hope for any more than that. Or as an alternate to that one I've seen is making a plan is just a list of things that can go wrong.
Now, this one isn't about the military, but I believe it was Mike Tyson who quoted this. He said, "Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face."
That is a bit of a plan neutralizer.
Yeah.
Also a very Mike Tyson thing to say.
Yeah, well, he should know. He's wrecked many of guys' plans.
Yep. And faces. With the same punch.
Yep.
Mike Tyson was the original One Punch Man.
Yeah. Not for everyone. I have seen one of the guys that managed to take him down. He's pretty much the Mike Tyson of England. His name is Frank Bruno. Impressive-looking gentleman.
Any relation to Bruno Mars?
No. In fact, he's about the size of 3-4 Bruno Mars.
Did any rumors come out about him?
No.
Rumor come out.
Except for except for the one rumor one time he was trying to run for political office, and the one candidate was trying to do everything to get people not to vote for him, and he said, "I was never running. You just made yourself look like an ass." For nothing.
Way to tarnish your own integrity.
Exactly. Then again, I think it was Napoleon says, never interrupt your enemy when he's failing.
Yeah. That's a wise phrase. Why would you stop them from helping you out like that?
Yeah.
Weird motion picture thing. I don't know what that was.
I like that.
Alright, I'm gonna sneak in here quietly by setting off all the fireworks.
Of course.
So which one did you just find there? I don't know, you're having a chuckle about something.
Oh, let's see. You never tell the platoon sergeant you have nothing to do.
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah.
As soon as you're served hot chow in the field, it rains.
I would suggest the thing about the staff sergeant also extends to the chef in the kitchen. If you have nothing to do, they'll find you something to do. Unless you're actually bored, in which case.
The most dangerous thing in a combat zone is an officer with a map.
Oops.
The quartermaster only has two sizes, too large and too small.
I've heard similar. That's probably true. Actually, I would say that you could also put in a third size there, which is deal with it. I don't know, deal with it.
Yeah. It is a physical impossibility to carry too much ammo. I like that.
I think the military typically goes with the universal size of one size fits none.
Now, complain about the rations all you want. Just remember that you very well could be your last meal.
Yeah. Yep. Any one of them could be.
You have two mortal enemies in combat: the opposing side and your own rear services.
Ooh. I mean, some people would love to be rear serviced.
Now, this is it. Let's see.
Sly, this pagoda is some kind of huge gunpowder production plant. Judging by the scale, the Panda King must be making tons of explosives.
It's kind of what he does, yeah. Did you not watch the cutscene there, Bentley? I guess where the... Oh. This is where the safe is. I'm missing 6 bottles. How do I miss 6 of them? Oh well. So I'm not getting this one. Right, time for the laser Geronimo. I think that's nonsense.
Let's see.
Bentley isn't the brightest sometimes, which is a little ironic. He's supposed to be the nerd of the team, but he doesn't seem to have any real practical smarts.
Somebody with this one. Military intelligence is not a contradiction in terms. Light infantry is.
Oh, because all the shit they have to carry?
I guess.
Yeah, he's book smart, not common sense smart, exactly. That's what I meant by practical smarts. Same idea. Alright, bud. You're gonna get whacked. Whacked. Spelled with an HW. It always seems strange to me why some people just legitimately pronounce things that way.
Despite its temple-like facade, this place is really some sort of trading ground. Stay on your toes.
You do realize a lot of Asian temples were training grounds, right, Bentley? That's actually really common.
Oh. Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh, gross.
I like to make that joke when people go, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. And I was like, that's Wu-Tang Clan is nothing to fuck with? Proper grammar.
Tisk tisk. Smack your desk with a ruler.
I will say I didn't like Wu-Tang.
I'm not really familiar with their music, but I don't know. Their name and everything just seems bizarre to me. Like,
well, I mean,
is a single one of them even Asian?
No,
in their
but
heritage,
you
I mean?
understand where they grew up. You know, this is in like New York in the 70s and 80s. This is the last days of like the grindhouse theaters, which were showing old kung fu movies. You know, that's the stuff they grew up watching.
Poop! Get off the laser thing. Yeah, I don't know. It's cultural appropriation. No, I'm kidding. I don't think that exists, but it just seems weird. That would be like me, like, to view myself a Japanese, like, company. Like, forming my own company and giving it a Chinese name or something.
Like a white guy calling himself Ninja?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
he's not even that stealthy. He's all bright colors and loud.
Yeah. Well, then again, look at what we have representing ninjas nowadays in manga and anime. Naruto.
I don't know. Yeah, gross.
So
He
how
does look like a
stealthy are they?
Naruto character, actually.
Yeah, that's probably what he was going for.
Ugh.
Then again, you have either that, or in terms of ninja, you have the blender.
The what?
The blender.
I don't know what that is.
Ninja, like food processor. Ninja's like a kitchenware company.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they started off with this little mini blender, and now they've got all kinds of kitchenware and appliances. But yeah, I've got a ninja
At least
blender.
it kind of makes sense, you know, sharp knives.
I mean, I got a ninja blender and food processor here at home. It makes great margaritas.
Margaritaville. Didn't South Park have an episode where Randy was obsessed with margaritas?
I don't know.
He's such a drunk.
Well, yeah, it's like what form of alcohol isn't Randy obsessed with?
Yeah. I remember him being a boss fight in the second South Park game. Red wine drunk Randy.
Oh God.
And they're like, oh my god, red wine drunk is the worst kind of drunk.
Is it?
That's what they say, for the joke at least. Makes
You're
him
a
really
girl.
ornery and strong.
Or reminds me of the Kids in the Hall episode, the girl drink drunk.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame the guy. He's gonna get drunk, you might as well do it on drinks that have some flavor to them.
Yeah. I say is I'm making a white Russian right now.
Well, those are... Actually, I don't think I've ever had one, but they look good.
It's good. I mean, you know, it's got... Oh, wait. No, I can't.
Oops.
Shit.
I would like to try one of them at
If
some
I
point.
make a white Russian now, I will not have any half and half in my coffee in the morning, so...
Oh no, can't have that.
No. I'll wait until tomorrow. The white
Having plain
Russian.
coffee is nasty.
I'm sorry, I cannot drink the straight black coffee. I can't.
No, gross.
Well, my granddad could. He just downed those things just like, good Lord.
I mean, you get used to it, I assume, but I don't feel like that's an acquired taste I don't want to put the work into acquiring.
Yeah, it's like one time they gave me this coffee and they said, "You want room for cream?" And I said, "Yeah." And I put it in there. I filled it all the way up, and I was like, "You don't leave enough room, man. I can still see brown."
Yeah. It should be a nice creamy beige.
My standard for how much I said white, but not quite.
I'll put in the milk or creamer first and then pour the coffee on top of it. Let it mix itself.
I always remember I've seen everybody from Charlie Chaplin and Bugs Bunny do the joke about instead of putting the cream in the coffee, he just pours, sugar in the coffee. He starts pouring the coffee into the sugar bowl.
Yeah. I don't use sugar, but I use a lot of creamer.
Oh, it's sugar too.
Cream/milk.
I have, my favorite is sugar in the raw. That stuff is just, I don't know, I like it better.
It's what? Sorry?
Sugar in the raw, or just any kind of it's not quite brown sugar, but it's like, unbleached sugar.
Oh, okay. More naturals.
I don't know, it comes off as a bit sweeter, I think.
Reminds me of, like typical North American soft drinks versus the ones that actually have cane sugar in them.
Oh, yeah.
As opposed with corn syrup.
Corn is good. Syrup is good. What could be bad?
Yeah.
There used to be some YouTube program, I can't remember what it was, but they always had these fake sponsors on there. And even though some of them were real products, they just made fun. One time it says, brought to on the day by high fructose corn syrup. Corn is good. Syrup is good. What could be bad?
An internet show with fake sponsors. Man, that rings a bell.
The only other one I remember was...
And now for today's sponsor, non-sponsor.
Well, well, days when you could. I mean, nowadays everybody's got sponsors. Like,
I mean, Girly Show.
well,
She
I'm
does
talking.
that.
Oh, really? I know we had. I know the guys. Everybody's doing like Raid Shadow Legends or what was it now? Warpath. That's one.
Yeah.
Uh,
I guess you don't watch Girly's podcast?
no. I know she had a podcast. Wow. I know about it. I know her stream, but
Really? You don't know about her Sunday thing?
no. I know about the game stream, and occasionally she'll do like reviews and stuff on her YouTube channel, but I have not seen her.
Oh.
Not her
Yeah, and on her Twitch on Sundays, sometimes Tuesdays.
Oh, the Eldritch Twitch, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I never seen a sponsor on there.
Yeah, she hasn't been done it really recently. Well, it's a fake sponsor.
Oh.
She does fake sponsors.
Yeah. Sometimes if a guy does have a sponsor and can make a good and entertaining ad for it, it's a Gundam. I love when he does stuff. His main sponsor is Riz Wallets. He also has Raycon, but I love his thing on
What's that? Did somebody say Raycon?
Ah, well, everybody does. Yep. Oh yeah, I know Raycon is sponsored for him. They also do Count. They also one of the sponsors for Count Dankula. And I recommend watching his latest 2 Mad Lads videos. It was a 2-parter on Christopher Lee. I mean, I knew a lot of stuff I did know about him, but I learned a few things about him I didn't know. It's like, oh wow.
What the hell?
But like for instance, where he originally, when he was trying out for Lord of the Rings, he actually was auditioning. He wanted to play Gandalf. In fact, he not only wanted to play Gandalf, he had gotten the blessing of Tolkien himself many decades before. So he met the guy.
I think it turned out well the way it was, though.
Oh, well, yeah. Was funny, some of the things. I guess everybody know, of course, before he was Saruman or Count Dooku or anything, of course, everybody knew before as playing Dracula in the Hammer Productions movies. And one of the best Dracula portrayals, I think. And there's a part kind of behind the scenes where there's like a little Yoda model there, and somebody's put vampire teeth on it. In fact, it was George who did, because he's standing there laughing, and Christopher, I expected so much better. So much better,
I
George.
calculated the trajectory of these rockets, and I'm 99% sure you'll be able to ride them all the way to the top of that statue before they explode.
What about that other 1%?
Well, in that case, Sly, you will be blown to bits. But the experience will no doubt be spectacular.
Nice.
Wow.
Now, to unlock these rockets, you're going to need all 7 of the Panda King's treasure keys.
Right on. I'll steal them in no time.
Almost like it's the exact same thing we did in all the other levels.
But I like Gundam's thing on Ridge Wallet series come out, has all this stuff here. It's RFID blocking, bulletproof. You could take a chainsaw to it. Don't know why you would, but the option's there.
Truth in advertising.
He says, that's right, Ridge Wallets, which has made my YouTube career somewhat popular. Now I have 2 bags of packaged
I notice this snow cone stand, and I think to myself, hey Murray, you gotta keep your energy up. So I hurry over here, and then all of a sudden, monkeys are everywhere, bugging me to race them 3 times around this track for a key.
We could use the key. Think you could take them?
Come on, Sly, they're a pack of monkeys.
I like those
How can I
cars.
lose?
All right, remember.
Oh,
stay with
Sly,
the
they're a
left
pack of
stick and press
monkeys.
square to use any nitro boosts you collect. Keep clear of those icy patches.
Icy patches, the whole track's ice.
Thanks for the advice, Sly, but trust me, I got this under control.
No, I'm controlling it, so therefore you don't. This is going to be bad.
I like the design of everything, the little pagoda.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
As the cab.
Yeah, exactly. It's cute.
You know, I was talking about some kind of piece of construction machinery, and I tried to think of every term. A little later, I thought cab, that's what it's called.
Right.
And at one point, I was actually calling it the cockpit. I was like...
I mean, you're
No,
still
that's
not wrong.
not-
You're not really wrong, if you think about it.
Sunday. We're going to turn the floor into a giant mud pit.
Gonna go mudding.
Oh man, if you've seen all the truck and tractor pull, monster truck show advertisements, especially during the 80s. Featuring Grave Digger.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I have this, but it's a good practice run.
You know, I'll tell you one game if they made a new version
I?
of it, I would definitely play. That's
No, I
Twisted
don't.
Metal.
Those stupid
That was
monkeys,
close, though.
They
Wow.
got lucky and beat me. I'm just not used to driving on the wrong side of the road.
Wrong side of the... Just get the key, Murray.
What side of the road does China drive on?
I don't know. What side do they drive on in Canada?
The correct one.
Right?
Yes.
I said all right, but I was like,
Yeah, we all drive on the right. Exactly.
yeah. I don't know. 'Cause I never know what. I think in Japan they drive on the left.
I have no idea. Actually, no. I think China might be the left as well, because I remember playing that Watchdog game. The one where you're the undercover guy in China. An undercover Chinese cop. And I think I had to drive on the left there, if I remember correctly. Not to be confused with Watch Dogs, which is a totally different game.
Yeah.
And a better game, actually.
Nice drive.
That's better.
Now, go get that key.
Such a wiggly jiggly snoot.
Snooty snoot.
Oop the snoot.
Snoot Drew.
Uh-oh. Got a little overzealous on that one.
Hi, hi.
Whoops.
Yep.
Let go of the button.
Second floor motion is ready to order.
You know, one of these, okay.
Hi, keep up.
More shooty jet ski.
Rush.
This vehicle is identical to the one you found.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Less talky, more shooty. Who's the monkey?
Basically. You don't have anything educational to say, Bentley. Drive around, shoot things. Win.
Inch
The end.
the monkey. What?
Funny thing, there's so much money in these stages, but I don't know if it...
Attention, valued employee.
Oh, hold on.
It has come to my attention that a thief is loose somewhere inside the firework production facility. Please do your part to pitch in by killing this intruder on sight. Thank you, that is all.
I kind of wish Luca was here tonight. I could tell you both about a couple of things I acquired today.
Oh, yeah?
One was a Blu-ray that I've been waiting for. It arrived. I didn't even know this movie existed until about a month ago, and well, let's face it, up until then, it kind of didn't. It was a movie that was made in the 80s, but never finished. Like, they never did any post-production work on it. Just sat in the film canister. So they finally did all the editing, cleaned up work, and put in the vocal track and soundtrack, and released it on Blu-ray. So I got one.
Oh, better late than never, I guess. Hey, speak of the devil.
Quite literally.
Hey.
No, I mean, he did you? I don't know if you were here like a minute ago when he said that he wished you were here for this discussion.
I just joined maybe 5 seconds ago.
That's hilarious. You missed the comment of, oh, I wish Luca had been here for this, by maybe a minute or less.
Well, this Blu-ray just came out from Vinegar Syndrome. They basically take a bunch of...
Here's a name.
Yeah, they take some movies that kind of have not been seen on time. Usually kind of the old drive-in, grindhouse sort of thing.
Pre-warning, I am drunk as shit right now. I mean, typical Saturday, but, you know, yeah.
Anyways,
I'm buzzed.
Don't fall off the wagon too hard there, though, friend.
80s martial arts action. It's called New York Ninja. It's kind of martial arts, a little bit of kind of, I don't know, I almost call it dark comedy, sort of in the trauma vein, but the other thing I got was from the Star Wars Black Series line. I have a Chirrut Imwe figure from Rogue One.
No, which guy was that?
That was the blind
okay.
Force priest. Yeah,
blind
played by Donnie Yen.
Yeah, the blind Shaolin monk.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, played by Ip Man star Donnie Yen.
The guy did a good job, but I feel like the character was way out of place in Star Wars. He was too much just like a straight-up Shaolin monk.
Well, a lot of the characters in Rogue One were boring as shit. Oh, excuse me. Anyway,
I liked the Mongolian guy with the huge gun. He was cool.
Yeah, I would have series with just that guy and the blind monk, since they seem to be kind of old friends. I'd love to see those.
It could, but again, I just feel like he's out of place in Star Wars. Like, I would like to see Mongolian guy and what's her face, the main character lady.
Yeah,
they were cool. The sassy robot was cool.
Oh yeah.
Everybody else is kind of boring.
Great. Yeah.
Anyways, I got a Black Series figure of him now. Good figure. Didn't have as many lighting accessories. It had the staff and that big crossbow thing he carried. Then again, they're not all accessories. I mean, that Darth Vader I've got only had like lightsaber with or without the blade. So it's just two things there. Whereas the Boba Fett came with a whole slew of accessories.
One more key. Where's the other one?
Speaking of Boba Fett, I'm looking forward to that new series.
It's over there.
Sneaky, sneaky. Is the sneaky man?
Such a fun sound effect, isn't it?
Hi, Kiwa.
Duel by the dragon.
That
That sounds dangerous.
Chasing the dragon. The dragon has awakened.
And if for some reason it is German.
Well, that was a line from American Dad from Goldfish.
Last section. Have you watched?
How can I freeze when my heart warms at the very sight of you?
Shut up,
Yeah.
Ringtail.
Oh!
I don't know what you're doing here
Move.
in China, but I'm sure it can't be good for whoever owns this place.
You must only have eyes for me if you're too blind to see what's going on around here.
All I see is a pathetic thief who's escaped justice for far too long.
I'm proud to be a thief, especially when I'm stealing from a vicious extortionist like the Panda King. Open your eyes, detective. These quaint temples are a front for an illegal explosives factory.
Don't try to confuse the issue. You criminals are all the same, and none of you can escape justice.
That was a pretty good flirt, though. Guys,
That was a good flirt. Bless Axe, you've watched DFS's Dragon Ball Z Abridged, right?
Oh yeah.
Alright, so, like, hey, I forgot what the hell it triggered it, damn it! I don't want to make it weird or awkward or anything like that.
You can come back to it later if you remember.
Well, I'll see if Blast actually picks up when I'm doing on bang 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 bang. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest
Oh yes.
that I've ever seen. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like where we introduced to the character. Yeah.
The way they introduced him, it was so fucking creepy, but so
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
Have you been watching the new series from Team 4-Star?
Yeah.
What new series is that?
It's a totally original series, but it's kind of a continuation of DBZ Abridged. It's a totally original series, but it's not just taking their animation. And it's basically all the characters that have been beaten and killed by the main hero crew, and they're all in this hell for losers. So it's like Cell, Frieza, Raditz.
It's not that original then, if it's using existing characters.
Yeah. So basically, it's original animation is what it's like CGI animation, so it's all original there.
I mean, they Team 4-Star
as opposed to dubbing over the existing footage, you mean?
Exactly.
Double hit.
Oh, nice.
I hope that didn't.
Recovery.
Okay, no, it only counted as one hit against me, but right.
Still like the one. I can't remember one of the special episodes, and all I can remember was Vegeta. They keep hitting me in the dick. Why do they keep hitting me in the dick?
Yeah.
And then I was like, wow, I can't believe all those guys. He kicked me in the dick.
The other one I can do really well is like, nail.
Yeah.
Nail.
Oh God.
Why are they punching him in the dick?
And then at the very end, that was for the dick.
Nail.
It's I remember
we known as Super Comic Guru.
I remember one of their things they're playing Guns of Icarus, and they named their ship the HMS Medic.
Less is encouraging them to hit you then.
There's a reaction channel called Renegades React, and there was.
Oh hell, love Renegades React.
I'm mixed on them right now, but like when you remember Ben? By chance, the guy he could do the Napa impersonation really, really well. Unfortunately, they kicked him off the the channel because he wasn't taking care of his dog. So yeah.
Oh yeah, he was. Don't see him much. Mainly like Nate and Micah.
Yeah, Zayt, Micah.
Snowcat's also pretty good at doing an impression of a nap.
I did like that dog sometimes. Like one time, just during that, the thing just perks up and goes, takes off barking, and I time stamped it and just put in all caps.
Press the circle to enter the vault code.
Oh, I do have it. Nice.
Press the circle to enter the vault code.
Yeah, I'll just crouch here while somebody's shooting at me.
I've watched a lot of their videos, usually reacting to stuff like Soviet Womble or Fitz and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've watched some of their stuff on that as well.
And I've watched all the reactions to the Try Not to Laugh videos.
Oh yeah, those are great.
Whether it's Markiplier or Addicted
You're
One.
lucky, Sly.
Yeah.
This page features Karen
BRB.
coin magnet technique.
Ooh.
All she had to do was stand near money, and it would magically jump into her purse. From
I
now
want one
on,
of those.
you'll automatically collect any coins you come near.
That's pretty sweet.
I want one of those.
Yeah.
Money will jump into my wallet.
Let's see what the range on it's like.
The
Yeah.
Ranger.
Yeah. It's very unstable. What do I do? Help. Help. What do I do? Thanks. Where do I go? I need to calm down for a second. Seriously, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do right now. Can I swing off of this? Nope. She has a lot of ammo, but no aim. Okay.
Watch your back,
Didn't
Cooper.
trigger last time
When
for some
you
reason.
least expect it, I'll be there.
Just very calmly standing on that thing while it crumbles. Okay, I think that's 7. Yeah, okay. Boss time. Oof, okay. Alright. And that here should work. Time to ride the rocket.
Oh, really?
Big red rocket.
Ladies.
Right. Ladies.
He got a rocket in his
I
pocket.
see you carry Kane of notorious Cooper Thief clan. Have you come here for revenge? To steal back the devious raccoonus?
That was my plan at first, but now I'm more interested in putting an end to your avalanche extortion racket.
Why should you care if I bury a few worthless village in snow? You are a thief, just like me.
No, that's only half right. I am a thief from a long line of master thieves, while you, You're just a frustrated firework artist turned homicidal pyromaniac.
Insolent child. You shall pay dearly for your
One like that?
disrespect.
You got to pee or something?
Still, to honor your Cooper ancestry.
Hey, buddy, if you want some respect, how about you earn it?
Your doom with the beauty of my new firework technique. Flame Fu.
Ooh. Flame broiled.
And I get
Call
shot
me the
before I
bird.
even see where I'm gonna go.
Flame broiled. Call me the bird. There's some talking about advertisements in front of videos.
Fiery wheel.
I don't know what they're doing, but it's almost like Burger King's like order something and like Burger King's trying to start some cryptocurrency or something.
Weird. Whopper
I don't
plane.
know. I hardly pay attention to the ads in front of videos. It's like as soon as the thing says I can skip it, I will.
Oh yeah.
Fiery wheel. Fiery
I think I put something
wheel.
in a
Fiery wheel.
memes on
Fiery
Chai's thing. Yeah, you saw it. When you're advertising my video, it just makes me hate the product.
Arms of thunder.
yeah.
Fiery wheel. Arms of thunder. Fiery.
Yeah.
Twitch needs to figure out some way to put ads on that's not going to interrupt the game, you know?
Booming chop. Fiery wheel. Booming chop. Fiery wheel.
I love it when he does fiery wheel. It's so easy to avoid, and I can smack him around a bit.
Fiery wheel. Booming chop. Fiery. Fiery wheel. Booming chop. Palms of thunder. Fiery wheel.
That was fire, not thunder. Get your elements right, okay?
Your skill with that cane is unparalleled.
Sly, I did a cross-analysis
Pandas
of the
aren't always
metal
cute.
used in that high-tech blasting vehicle, and it turns out it can only be found in one place. The Krendar volcano in Russia. That's got to be where we'll find the fifth member of the
What?
Fiendish
He's
Five.
scratching his back
So
and
get what you
shaking
came
his
for
leg.
and let's get out of here.
Yeah. He got some snow in his boot,
King
you
section
know?
of the Thievius Raccoonus gave me a chance to learn about my technically minded ancestor, Otto Van Cooper.
Well, this guy
Not
seems
known
cool.
for his physical dexterity, Otto relied on vehicles to aid him in
Ladies.
his criminal endeavors. Armed with his designs, I was sure Murray
That's
would be able
right,
to
baby.
make some cool modifications to the team van.
Didn't see what we were talking about. One of his ancestors, Drake, and I forget what they're at. I forget what
A
they're
frustrated
comparing him
Inspector
to.
Hold
Fox,
on.
having missed me coming down the mountain, threw the Panda King in jail, thus putting an end to his avalanche protection services and ensuring the safety of mountain villages throughout China. My gang and I took a little time off and did some shopping in Hong Kong. Thoroughly relaxed, we headed home to plan our next move.
We got some knockoff consoles. That,
Yeah, right?
I can't remember what you guys were talking about last night.
Okay, partner, this
Me neither.
is it. A trip
We were
to
talking about some
Clockwerk's
character named
land.
Drake, and they asked, was he some character from, I don't know. I put the response, no, he's a crappy Canadian rapper.
Okay.
You know, the Drake, the rap star.
I mean, saying crappy and rapper at the same time is redundant.
Okay,
Well,
partner,
rap
this
today, yeah.
We were on our way to
Yeah,
the Krendar
talking about
volcano
today.
in Russia.
Okay,
While
yeah,
looking over
but, you
what
know,
little
Hang on.
clearly
information I
him.
had on the
Hang
final
on.
member of the Fiendish Five, I began to notice something. In the 4 parts of the Thievius Raccoonus recovered so far, several of the pictures depict a shadowy owl-like figure, which looks very similar to the police images of the mysterious Clockwerk. Is
Yeah.
this a strange coincidence, or is there something I'm missing?
Cold heart. Oh, hate.
I like this little mission splash screen intros. They're good.
Hey, Slide! The road to Clockwerk's fortress is blocked. Do me a favor, shoot out that lock for me, would you, pal? Whoa!
Hi.
Check out all those mines!
Oh my god, how did I get all these rockets?
Away and clear a safe path for us.
This has to be expensive. Oh, we probably stole them from the Panda King.
Bingo! My scanners indicate the Clockwerk is holed up in that owl-shaped tower.
First things first, we've got hostile robo-falcons at 12 o'clock, Sly.
More like owls to me, but okay. I'm not sure that distinction is super important.
Dang.
Game over. Once again, I start a mission with no lives.
Sucks.
Yeah, at least I didn't lose too much time. This guy definitely knows how to put together a menacing villain layer, though. The lava's a nice touch. I thought this place was supposed to be cold. It doesn't look very cold to me. I mean, there's snow, but there's also lava, so...
Unique mountain up there.
That's no tower! It's a giant death ray! Sly, take out those rocks or we're in trouble!
Points!
Totally zoinks, Scoob.
Heads up! The robo-falcons are back!
Rattled! No! A falconer!
That was close.
Oh, shit.
A bit robust.
Oh! Fuck.
We're getting swarmed!
These boulders when you got radioactive boulders.
Wagga wagga.
Nah. Wonga wonga wonga. Oh, that was close. Ah, that was very close. Yeah, great shooting.
My shooting fly!
Damn it.
Right back at the beginning. Shit.
It's one of those games, you know? The thing that confuses me is they don't do it during the... Like, they give you checkpoints when you're on foot, so why can't they do it here? Jerks.
That's no tower!
Nice
It's
tunes,
a
at least,
giant
eh?
death ray! Sly, take out those rocks or we're in trouble!
What? That didn't even touch me.
That sucks.
Rude. I'm like, yeah, I'll let that one go by. It's gonna go out, just pass in front of me anyway. Nope.
birdie.
That's no tower. It's a giant death ray. Sly, take out those rocks.
Well, what do you expect from the last level in the game, I guess, right?
Yeah.
It's not like it's gonna be fair.
Heads up! The Robo Falcons are back!
Oh, Falcon!
Falcon Punch! That's where you punch the Falcon.
Have you lost your Falcon mind?
Yeah. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Oh,
That
shit.
was close. Oh, thanks for getting rid of that mine for me. Much obliged.
We're getting swarmed!
Don't fall into the cheese bits.
Nice shooting,
I like how for that one point I killed 5 or 6 in a row without even moving the turret.
Hurry, that cave doesn't look tall enough for the turret to make it all the way through.
Bonk.
We've got to get through that security door on the far side of the cavern. The only way to unlock it is to analyze at least 60 of those hanging computers.
Would have been easy to get at them if Murray hadn't thrashed our new turret.
Yeah, won't be a problem. I can hack the computer's connection couplings so they'll fall to the ground. Then Murray will have to run over them with the van.
Okay, and Murray,
There you go.
remember to use our new
Analyze
battering ram
computers by
hitting the
running
square
them
button
over.
if anyone tries to keep you from those computers.
That's how that happens.
Murray, there are
No, I
only
don't want to.
190
Don't worry.
computers up there.
Then I'll run on
These
Windows
fire
98.
slugs seem intent on getting to them before us. The first one to 60 computers.
They run on Windows 98. They were trash anyway.
Hey, Windows 98 was fine as long as it's not Windows Me.
Vista.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I was lucky enough to bypass that.
Me too.
I
I went from 98 to XP.
I went from XP to 8.
Ew. Sorry to hear that.
Well, hey, at least I managed to bypass Vista.
True. I went from 98 to 7 to 10. Although when I got my laptop, it had to be loaded with 8. And that's why I actually know what 8 is like.
Well, when I got my last computer, it was started with 8, but up to 10.
Yeah, my laptop's on 10 now.
Nice driving, Murray. Now we have enough data to open the security doors. Just past them is the control room to Clockwerk's Death Ray Tower. I think it's time for some Cooper thieving and sabotage. Don't you think, Sly?
Let's do it.
Careful, Sly. Those tiles are booby.
Oh. I didn't do that. Although, it is time for a break anyway. So, okay. I was about to pause anyhow. That was just weird that it did it on its own.
Yeah.
But, back in a minute.
All right.
I sit down.
Mm. Yeah.
Excellent timing, Kai.
I do have the best timing in the world.
Well, by the way, Kai.
What?
I'm finally fixing the issues of linking all the different devices through my. Basically, I got the video to all go through all through the same monitor. I mean, I switch them back and forth. But for some reason, the audio, I guess since I got my newer PC, whatever was working before wasn't working again. The video was working, but the sound wasn't coming through. Well, I've managed to trying to link them through the same speaker. Now, at some point, I'm going to have to get a switch box to link them all at once, but I've got separate cables. I just have to switch the jack from one to another whenever I want to, depending on what I'm using. But I don't know. The HDMI that's coming from the Blu-ray player, it goes in the monitor, but for some reason I don't know. Whatever was working before, the sound isn't working, so I'm going to have to put in separately through the speakers. The only problem is the audio coming from the Blu-ray player, whereas everything else is a 3.5 mil jack. This seems to have a digital coax. So I'm gonna have to find I'm looking. Apparently, they can get a cable that will go from a digital coax to a 3.5. It's digital coax on one end, 3.5 mil on the other end.
Right.
I just have to order it.
Weird, I've never heard of that, though.
Mm.
Sounds obscure as hell.
Yeah. This thing's a Sony, and I mean, like I said, it's got a HDMI, but apparently that's only feeding the audio through. Even though I don't know, this whole thing.
It should be feeding both, unless something is interfering.
I don't know. Well, the old computer, the thing that went from the computer to the monitor was well, now it's an HDMI. It used to be, what did you call it? The VGA, was this called?
Yeah.
It has a port for that. It had a little cover over it. You had to take two screws off, and I tried using that, and that doesn't work from the computer to the monitor. I don't know why it's even there, but it's not going to work.
For decoration.
I don't know. I'll figure something out. I mean, if it comes right down to it, I'll just get some kind of separate sound thing just for the Blu-ray player.
You better get out of there!
Hold on. That's Carmelita. She looks trapped.
Serves that cop right.
Time for obligatory damsel in distress.
From the start.
It's just a misunderstanding. We've got to free her.
Are you crazy, Sly? Clockwerk probably stuck her there to trap you.
But if I don't do anything, Carmelita's doomed. Besides, stealing just won't be any fun without her.
Sly, your ridiculous raccoon logic sends
Hey, Kai.
shivers up my shell. But if you're determined to
Do you think Sly steals just to get her attention?
Undoubtedly help, though I have
Probably.
no idea how you'll get up there.
A spire jump here, a rail slide there. I've done this 1,000,000 times.
Kind of a friendly rival, like a la Lupin III.
Yeah, exactly. What the hell?
Okay.
Can anybody explain to me why I just died?
Nope. Caught a bad case of the death.
I did. I'm afraid it's terminal.
Ever seen there
I
was
know what I need to do.
There's a Doctor Who comedy spoof, and it was called Doctor Who and the Curse of... It was Doctor Who and the Curse of Fatal Death.
I mean, I don't see it. That's neither here nor there, Snow. If I don't do it, nobody's going to do it.
Yikes. Whack.
Whack. Ah! Oh, good. I did not mean to fall off of that. Nope. And I just die again. Oh, okay, the reason I died before was turrets. I didn't see them.
He had turret syndrome. God damn!
I really did. The joke that keeps on giving tonight.
Nope.
Yeah, Kai, I don't know if you heard earlier, but we're gonna make a new tower defense game called Turret Syndrome.
There's gonna be all kinds of foul language in it.
Or just repeated phrases. It'll be a mixed bag.
I wanted to. That's how I thought at one point. If I was to do the Penguin in a Batman movie, he'd be a guy who basically overcame all sorts of physical deformity, like he waddles because he's got underdeveloped legs or something. He's thyroid problems, why he's so fat. He's got something called a long nose, and the Tourette's, which is what causes that quacking sound he makes.
Quack.
It's just just a tick. I'm curious to see how Colin Farrell is going to do the Penguin in the new Batman movie.
I mean, I don't even know anything about him, so.
If you've probably seen him in other movies, he looks nothing like he looks in those movies.
I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know who it is. There's a lot of actors I don't know their names, though. So.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be full of so many darts in a minute.
Dude.
I'm getting him pierced over and over.
Ladies. Urga. And the battle stations. Yeah.
Sly Cooper.
She's trapped in a whirlwind.
No, you were behind this.
You got me wrong, Miss Fox. I'm here to rescue you.
I don't know how.
You sentimental fool. Empathy has always been the downfall of the Cooper clan.
I knew this was a trap. Looks like I'm going to have to do some fast and furious hacking to shut down that
Thank you,
gas
Captain Hindsight.
before Sly's brain is turned to cheese.
Jeez. Stop the deadly neurotoxin.
Haven't had to do this in a while. Okay, I use the left analog stick to steer and the right analog stick to unleash my hacker code. Those green data packets need to be destroyed if I'm going to get at the yellow security code.
Pick it up. Yeah, okay.
Uh-oh. Well, looks like I triggered one of Clockwerk's security algorithms. Stay sharp, Bentley.
I like how I'm shooting my pew-pews by furiously typing on a keyboard. Accurate representation of real-world hacking.
Better than Reboot any road.
Whoops.
Better than Reboot at any rate.
Oh, that's a low bar to defeat.
Like Reboot.
I didn't.
Well, you don't have a lot of taste, apparently.
I like the concept of it, but the acting and the script writing were terrible.
It was the first of its kind. It was bound to have some issues.
That's fine.
They did,
It doesn't make me like it just because it has a reason for being bad.
Well, when they, after the big change, after, basically everything went to shit and the kids became adults and everything, it got a lot better.
I don't know if I saw that.
It was a lot darker. It was much more well thought out, and
Did that one guy stop saying alphanumeric all the time?
Level 4!
Cool, thanks.
I'm trying to remember who said that.
The kid with the ball cap.
Oh yeah, because he was a badass adult now.
Okay, good. Sounds like an improvement.
There's my favorite character, and there was Hexadecimal.
That's the villain, right?
One of them.
Well, he was the first villain.
Well, the Megabyte was the main one. Hexadecimal was the pixel female villain with all the different masks, depending on whatever emotion it was. Basically, she looked like some kind of
Level 3!
kabuki dom character.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Aren't they remaking that show? Aren't they rebooting Reboot?
They were talking about it, yeah.
Yeah, they kept talking about it.
The most ironic TV show reboot ever made.
Yeah. I don't know, at the way they remake and reboot these shows, and a lot of the times not as successfully. Whether it's good or not, it's just not as successful. The 2002 Master Universe, that was great, but they only lasted 2 seasons. That Thundercats from a few years ago when we brought it back. Not Thundercats Roar, but the other one.
I was gonna say Roar looked pretty bad.
Oh god, but there's one.
Folk.
But that one was good. But like it got less than a season.
First time we're playing as Bentley and we're getting our ass kicked.
We were supposed to get, no, they had planned a 3rd season of the 2000s He-Man, and that they were going to introduce She-Ra. But it didn't happen.
There's a new She-Ra as well, isn't there?
Yeah, instead we got the Netflix She-Ra.
Yeah, the one where She-Ra's the little boy.
Yeah.
Although I don't know anything about what the show's like, so, whatever.
I guess it had no...
What do I care if She-Ra's younger and flat? It doesn't matter.
She-Ra on the quest for some tits.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with being part of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee.
Yeah, well, this was the No Titty Committee.
Meh.
I mean, tits is tits. You want to see them all.
It's
see
about
one
the
pair
same
of tits, you want to see all of the rest of them too.
About the same ones in the new Ratchet and Clank video, and it says, "Oh, why did you put tits on this character?" It's like, are we looking at the same character? Because I don't see tit 1 on that character.
The new Ratchet and Clank game, otherwise known as Rule 63 of the game.
They're talking about this Rivet, so, she's sexualized, and it's like,
nope, not at all.
It's like the ones complaining, it's like you're seeing it sexualized, which means you're the ones getting off on that. So you're only just letting us know your own fetishes.
Oh,
I'm the best.
that reminds me of the people that complained about the 4th generation of My Little Pony because they're like, the ponies are all sexualized. They're like, are they really though?
I said, to you, which just tells me what you're all about.
Yeah. They're like, but just look at the thighs on them though. It's like, yeah, horse thighs are like that.
Yeah.
That's what horse thighs be like, yo.
Force field by smashing its base, and I'll make it up to you somehow.
You had a gun. Why didn't you just shoot the base from where you were standing?
I said, people ain't happy unless they're upset about something.
Some people, yeah.
Like, bitch.
I don't get it, Cooper. I've hunted you for years, tried to throw you behind bars, but when you get a chance to leave me in a cage, you set me free. Why?
Carmelita, we may be on opposite sides of the law, but you're not my enemy. Now, the homicidal robotic owl that built this death ray and nearly gassed us to death, that guy's on my list.
I see your point. All right. Until Clockwerk and his evil schemes are destroyed, I suggest we work together.
Together at last.
Waka.
My stick.
My Riddler stick.
Yeah.
Wait, I need that cane. It's been in my family for generations.
Don't worry,
That's my magic
Ringtail.
pimp cane.
I'll cover you while you get it back. If you can, make your way to the top of the death ray. I stashed my jetpack there before Clockwerk nabbed me.
Without it, I can't keep my pimp hand strong.
Hold on. This truce is only temporary. Once we beat Clockwerk, I'm coming after you.
Really?
Well,
Yeah, girl.
maybe I'll give you a 10-second head start.
All right. Promises.
What? Did I just die during a cutscene? Oh wait, no, I'm supposed to be doing... Oh, I'm playing her. Okay. I didn't know I was playing her.
Boom.
Look at me, Kai, I'm a sexy fox. I'm Foxy Karen.
Sexy dead fox, apparently.
No, that's the raccoon.
Great
I'll say he's got a
soundtrack.
lot more dignity than Murray.
True.
Although Murray does have a funny walk cycle.
Yeah. Mud balls.
Lava balls. Even worse.
Shoot boy.
See, I told you this lady couldn't name.
Man.
I wonder if anybody ever drew Carmelita Fox dressed in Samus's armor.
I was gonna say, Trevor drew her how. Now, on Samus armor, I can't be sure.
Oh, you know they've drawn her a bunch of other ways.
Yeah, I'm sure many people have drawn Carmelita.
God damn it.
As the rule says, if it exists.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's gifts aplenty out there, I am sure. And if you find any, feel free to pass them along.
Well, give me a second. I have
There's
several
going to be way too
sources.
many results for that.
I have several sources.
Oh, of course you do.
I'm an internet bon vivant that I am.
That's not how you pronounce horn
I didn't
dog.
know you were. I didn't realize you were French.
Ah,
I don't know if
a
we
lot
can
of
still be
things you don't know
friends.
about me. What was it? Somebody
Glass is a
said,
French model. I didn't know.
bonjour. It's on the internet, so it must be true.
No!
Wait.
Controls on this thing are so wonky. This is from the era before we had proper analog controls, so... I only have one speed that this thing moves at.
Oh god, yeah, see, sometime watching a Soviet Womble is one's playing Holdfast Nations at War. The one guy doing playing the French side is a joy to behold. His
Actually, no, I do have analog controls on it. It's just not good. It's not good analog. I got you.
Now there are certain things I won't search for simply because I've been warned ahead of time what they're about. I said, alright, thanks for the heads up. I'll know to avoid that one. some of these sites, though, you don't know what you're gonna get because yeah, it's gonna be sexualizing a certain character, but whoever their fetishes and proclivities are gonna be thrown in there too, and you're like, okay, you didn't have to go there.
Right.
Nice job, raccoon.
My reaction to a lot of these is simply the things people find sexy.
Where's
Everything.
Carmelita's jetpack? Right where she said it would be.
Balloons, by the way.
Support field for the death ray got destroyed as you
That's
were
on the
making a
list.
run for your cane. You'd better hurry. This whole thing is about to fall apart.
I'm on it.
Somebody out there finds balloons arousing.
Not surprising.
I know how to destroy any sex appeal in anything.
Do you?
It's really easy.
It's sinking fast. Climb, slide,
Okay.
climb.
Imagine the most attractive person to you.
Okay.
Now imagine them pooping.
Actually,
you go.
that'll enhance it for some people. That's somebody's
let's see,
fetish.
I've gone to one site, and usually if you just type in the name, it'll say how many results there will be on this site. I got Carmelita Fox, 1,186.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And this is my complete lack of surprise.
And that's just on this one site.
I guarantee you, there are furries who became furries because of her.
There are furries that became furries because of Robin Hood, so...
Yep. And I'm adding Carmelita to that list. Carmelita's the modern day Maid Marilyn. Or whatever the hell. Maid Marian. Maid Marilyn Manson.
Hey, yikes.
Maid Manson. There you go.
I'm not sure I want to see that in a maid outfit.
Well, especially not nowadays. He's not been taking care of himself. Right. Speaking of which, at least we're not sending me back to the beginning of this whole section, or this whole part of the country, you know? First we had Maid Marian as a fox, now we have Carmelita Fox picking up the torch.
So, fun fact, Carmelita Fox and Crystal from Star Fox.
Oh yeah, her too. Mm-hmm.
Both had the same voice actress at one point.
I've seen a lot of fan art of. Oh, God damn it! I've seen a lot of fan art of Crystal as well.
I wouldn't mind seeing fan art of them both in the same situation.
Spiritual
sharing
twins.
Sushi. I was gonna say, and you thought it was going to be something lewd, and then I realized that it still technically could be, depending on your definition of sushi.
Yeah. Actually, not even necessarily depending on your definition of sushi. There are ways.
Chew!
Chew too?
I covered my face.
Oh, dang it. I got too close.
I'm not seeing anything with Carmelita as Feminist.
I'm mildly surprised.
I've seen close.
That two badass ladies with energy guns seemed like a mix, you know? You'd expect.
Oh.
Of course, Carmelita's ultimate outfit does look very close to the Zero suit, so...
Zero suit's a little overrated anyway.
There's an argument to be made that the ultimate outfit would be on the floor, but that's entirely beside the point.
What the hell?
I'm sorry, I'm looking at a
zap?
meme. One of my favorite jokes. Guys at the store buying condoms, and the clerk asked, "You want a bag?" He said, "Nah, she ain't that ugly."
Rough.
Ooh, toasty.
Really can't waste any time on this level. You know what? Like, for example, right there, I might as well just die now, because that time loss is gonna fuck me over anyway. It's like I've got this protective charm, but when it saves me from death, the time I lose is gonna kill me anyway. Of course, what do you expect? This is the last part of the whole... Well, the second last part of the last level, so... Finish this climb, then there's a boss fight, and then that's it. But it's kind of funny how much Crystal has gotten into people's minds, considering I think she was only ever in one game.
She was in more than one game,
though. Is she? I only remember her in the Zelda style one.
Assault.
I don't remember what it was called, but it's damn it, it's the one where you're running around on a planet in like Zelda style. Oh, damn it, Zelda style gameplay. Rather than doing piloting stuff. It was like Sky Fox Adventure or something.
Star Fox Assault, yeah.
Not Assault. I think Assault's the one with the tank.
Well, she's in Assault, so...
Okay, well... That I didn't know. The one I knew about was her first appearance, which was the one that played like a Zelda game, where he's just running around on foot. I think it was called Adventure or something like that. So maybe that's 2 games she's been in then. I don't know.
She was in Adventures Command Assault.
Holy shit. I'm on a roll here. Roll the falling off shit.
Technically she was in a 4th game.
Oh?
A 4th game that, predates all of those.
Okay.
Star Fox 2.
Really?
But it's not surprising that, nobody would know that, because that game was never released.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, Adventures must have been a prequel then, because Adventures is when he met her.
They were working on Star Fox 2, and then, they said, wait, okay, so we're coming out with the N64 soon, so scrap that and make one for release for the N64.
Wasn't that the first Star... Oh, no, wasn't that the first Star Fox, though?
No. The first Star Fox was... First Star Fox was Star Fox for the SNES.
Really? It was on SNES?
Yes.
Huh. I don't think I played the SNES one.
Yep, Star Fox 64 or Lilac Wars across the ocean there. Is
I used to be able to make that jump.
Probably one of the more hated variations of the game, actually. Other than Assault. Most people will put Star Fox 64 above Assault, but...
Assault was the Wii U one, yeah?
I
think.
No, that was
something
GameCube.
else? What was the Wii U one then?
Zero.
Ah, okay. I think people had mixed reactions to the ground combat stuff. Yeah, I make a good time this time. Yeah, I think I only ever played the N64 one. Oh, crap. Wait. Fuck. Hacked it real hard.
What's fascinating about Star Fox 2 is that it was originally supposed to be released in 1995. And was officially released in 2017.
Damn. Bit of a delay on that one. What is this, Duke?
I got one
forever?
better for you. I just got a Blu-ray of a movie that was just released this year and was supposed to have come out in 1984.
Nice.
Was it just re-released as a Blu-ray?
No, it was finally finished. Okay, the thing was, all the footage was shot, right? But they just scrapped the project before it got to post-production. And this company found the original film, had all the negatives, and just did a full HD restoration. They had to make a whole new vocal and music tracks for it since those were never done.
Wow.
And so a movie has been waiting. I'm gonna find out tomorrow when I watch it.
We expect a full review.
Oh hell yeah!
Well, give Kai a full review tomorrow and me a full review on Monday.
Okay.
Or just talk it in Discord.
Yeah. But I kind of put up the picture. Just got the thing this afternoon. Check my Twitter feed. You'll see it.
Ah, okay.
And it'll be posted right above the Black Series Chirrut Imwe figure that I also got today.
Gosh, that's the wrong way to go. This? No, I don't know where to go after that point. That certainly wasn't it.
How weird.
Make this jump over here. Okay, there it is. That didn't look like it was landable, but it was.
Did not.
Yeah, jetpack.
Is easy to fly. Use the left analog stick to aim
Boss
the
fight time.
sphere and press the square button to fire its rockets.
I believe.
Behind you!
Sly Cooper, you have escaped my gas chamber and destroyed my death ray. Remarkable. You Coopers always find a way to beat me.
Always? So that was you in the background of all those old pictures in the Thievius Raccoonus. How old are you?
Perfection has no age.
What? You're immortal?
Revenge is the prime
robot.
ingredient in the fountain of youth. I've kept myself alive for hundreds of years with a steady diet of jealousy and hate, awaiting the day when I would finally eclipse your family's thieving reputation.
Sly! My missiles don't hurt him but seem to create
not a very
holes in
good
his
goal.
armor. Shoot into the gaps I create.
You need a new goal, buddy.
You're the weakest Cooper I've yet encountered.
And by gaps in his armor, we mean parts that are shimmery with electricity.
Yes.
Oh, he's got fire butt. He had some Taco Bell, apparently.
Clockwerk.
Yes. Yeah.
When I found out what that was, I'm like, okay, now I have a great distrust of her.
Why?
That's a thing that should not exist.
I mean, why have your nasty things come out of two holes when it can all be one?
You got him! Wow, that's one tough owl.
I don't get it. You're so familiar with my family. You must have known my father had a son. If you hated the Coopers so much, why did you let me live when you stole the Thievius Raccoonus?
Because I wanted to show the world that without your precious book, the Cooper line was nothing.
Ah, well, there's where you're wrong. The Thievius Raccoonus doesn't create great thieves. It takes great thieves to create the Thievius Raccoonus.
Enough, Sly Cooper. It ends here. I'll finish you like I finished your father.
Lewd.
The Cooper line will be erased, and the only master thief will be Clockwerk.
As I heard my father finished on you.
And I die immediately.
There.
You're the weakest Cooper I've yet encountered. You can't dodge me forever.
Yeah, Metro Jones. Yeah.
Nah.
Now, Sly Cooper. Yeah.
Now it's time for the Pilot Wings boss fight. Fly through the rings. You guys remember Pilot Wings?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Keep the pilot wings lit.
I mean, this is a PS2 era voice mod, Snow. It's hard to ask for a lot better from that era. Pretty sad if we put something like that out these days, though.
I want the voice mod settings.
Find that booty.
Always adds some echo though. Or make things spooky.
I've analyzed Clockwerk's attack pattern. Fly through the center of the ring charges to avoid their
Yeah, thanks,
radial
Captain
blast.
Obvious.
You're the weakest Cooper I've yet encountered.
Just because I'm fucking it up doesn't mean I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It just means I'm no good at it. Although I like how he's got 3 rings on his body that they emanate from, though. That's a nice touch. I don't know how he makes him stop and turn suddenly like that in the middle, though.
And
What sorcery is this?
Yes.
best kind.
Sorcery that's turned against me is not the best kind.
Hey, whatever works.
Yeah, I don't like it when it
Actually-
works. That's the problem.
I think I have a book on the best kind of sorcery.
Now's your only chance, Sly!
Do you?
Got to
Whoa.
get to his head and
Yeah.
destroy it before his auto-reconstructs...
I am.
You are. Okay.
Kind of like me with snipers. Like I hate snipers until I'm the one doing it.
Flowers.
Oh, come on. Rude.
Oof.
At least give me
Big
Lucky
oof.
Charms. You couldn't give me one hit protection during this whole thing.
Alright,
I just hear Blast making random noises. What?
trying
Blast. Just Blast noises.
half of the bag making my little lucky charm.
Nah.
Iron sharks, little clovers, blue moons. Oh, good. I'm not drunk. I'm Irish, you know.
You cannot escape me, Cooper Raccoon.
Who's escaping? Bitch.
Yo, did you see?
Thank you for the super predictable attack
You
patterns,
can't
by the
dodge
way.
me forever.
I was introduced. No, I have not. Another food. Get him! Whoosh! Metal fire!
That's twice we've dropped him in the lava.
I am.
Hot lava.
You am what, bitch?
7
It's in this color.
flowers.
No thanks. I'm spoken for.
Never.
Have you met Carmelita? Whoops.
Lavacoon.
Yeah.
Lay.
Damn it.
Get
So close.
ooh, and all the pieces.
My skills are superior.
Oof.
It's over 9,000.
Rockets up that booty. Right in the owl hole.
You can't dodge me forever.
Oh!
And you can't lead your shots worth shit.
My intellect is refined. My experience is greater.
Ego is bruised.
My product of thought.
This guy's basically furry Doctor Doom, isn't he?
Shiny Check villain. Dr. Doom, Lex Luthor, Dr. Evil, megalomaniacal type. As opposed to the one
more Dr. Doom, because he's the one that actually makes all the robots and is obsessed with intellectual rivalry.
Brainiac, maybe?
I am.
Maybe.
Blue 7. Flowers. Levity.
I forgot I can land on top of these things. That makes this section much easier.
Feet together.
Pardon me.
I will live. Immortal.
Get out of here, punk.
Come back. You will never be rid of me. Clockwerk is.
Don't lose your head.
It took some tricky maneuvering, but I managed to snatch that last piece of the Thievius Raccoonus from Clockwerk's claw. I had taken down each member of the Fiendish Five: Raleigh, Mugshot, Ms. Ruby, the Panda King, and finally Clockwerk.
Yeah,
I'd
we were
beaten
there.
them all one by one and reclaimed my birthright. Of course, there was no way I could have gotten here without the help of my pals. I know this hasn't been easy for them, yet they stuck with me through it all.
Fine, Cass deserves
Murray, boy, it took a lot of guts for him to get out in the field with me. I know he was scared, but he's got more heart than anyone I've ever known. And thank goodness for Bentley. Without his expertise, I'd have never found my way off that rooftop in Paris. A guy couldn't ask for a better gang of friends. Who could ever forget the lovely Carmelita? Looks like we're not going to be friends anymore.
Oh my.
Now that Clockwerk's
I didn't know she was that kinky.
Commission, we're back to playing cops and robbers. I thought
She wears
for
a collar
sure
and
she
she
was
wants to
going to
put
slap
cuffs
the
on me.
handcuffs on me right then and there. But instead, she was true to her word and gave me that 10-second head start. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh ho! Goodbye. You little fly!
I felt bad leaving her stranded on that giant rock, but I knew it wouldn't be long before we'd see each other again.
It is like Lupin out there.
Smooth criminal. They are cute, Snow. I ship it.
Yeah. He shipped her to the tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Hey!
Sure did.
Hey, there's a Nate Fox in the credits. Why not?
Yep. I like how Carmelita's actress is actually Hispanic.
Oh, hey.
That was a nice touch. Alright, so next week, guys. Part 2.
Alright!
Also, did you notice Bentley's computer during that cutscene? There was an Asian man on his monitor. Does that mean there's actually humans in this world?
A secret Asian man?
I was gonna say secret Asian man.
Yep. Snuck him right in there. Richard. That's a weird way to spell that.
Oh, Panther around. 50% of the time.
Works every time.
Dwayne the Rock Anderson. Oh.
What am I getting damn it Krend for this time?
Uh-oh. I'll be back.
Ominous.
Oh.
I hate to tell you this, Sly, but the Thievius Raccoonus isn't fully restored. You're gonna have to go back and unlock all the vaults to find the pages you're missing.
I'm really not
There
going
is
to
some
have
good
to
news,
at all.
Though. A friend of mine in Japan just sent me this really cool movie. And guess what? It's all about us.
Whoa.
いやー危なかった。ま、カルマリータちゃんには悪いけど、今回も俺様たちの勝ちだ。このデータファイルがあれば、父ちゃんの仇が撃てる。あれはまだ俺が子供の頃だ。よく父ちゃんの膝の上で遊んでたっけ。
I think this is just the regular
俺様
intro
の
but
一
in
族は代々
Japanese.
伝わる義族の家系。そして受け継がれた技をまとめたのがこのラクーナの現象。その洗練を極めた忍びの技。
Yes, this would count as anime.
必ず守らなければいけない厳しい掟があった。
Still better than High Guardian Spice.
名誉にかけて狙うは悪党のみ。善人からは奪わない。ところが、
What was that other one? Oh, X-Arm.
突然5人のギャングがやってきた。奴らは俺を守ろうとした父ちゃんを。そしてとうとう見つけ出してしまったんだ。大切なラクーナの秘伝書。奴らは俺様の全てを奪いやがった。きっと中に書かれた技を使って悪いことをしでかすに違いねえ。そして俺様は一人ぼっち町の孤児院に入った。だがここで素晴らしい仲間に出会ったんだ。天才発明家、頼れる相棒ベントレー。
I like how Bentley grows up and he barely got any bigger
食い
at
しん
all.
坊でちょっとドジだがまあ憎めない弟分さ。仲間と一緒に俺様は父ちゃんの仇を討ち、そして秘伝書を取り返す。クーパーの名前に恥じない義族になれるかそれとも失敗してご先祖の顔に泥を塗るのか。さあ俺様たちの運命は
Now it's looking like Cyber 6.
That is such a weird name for a show.
What?
The thing you just said.
Oh, Cyber 6?
What else would I be talking about?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's supposed to be like she was like, it's like some kind of number they gave her. She was some kind of lab grown character, so it's like 6th in line. I mean, I've seen that sort of thing used before. What was that?
I don't know. But let's raid somebody, shall we?
I ain't many people on